Welcome to today's match preview of the Manchester United versus Brighton game, which will be happening at Old Trafford. This is an FA Cup game, so I'm really not looking much into it, but with the way the season has gone and the crisis that is currently happening at Old Trafford, I think it will be a good game for us, and also a good game just to wind down the noise coming from the outside and also from the team and whatever is going on currently. So we'll be diving into it. We'll be looking at Fletcher's press conference, his takes, availability of players, and also we'll be looking at the things that we can do to win this game. It's not an easy game it wouldn't be an easy game for us at all. And looking at it, I am very optimistic that something might happen. So when we look at the games that we've played currently, it's not easy games that we've played. These are games that we were supposed to be winning as a club. And unfortunately for us, we've lost Amorim, which I think is the worst possible time for the club to sack him. I feel, yes, the results weren't what we were looking for, but I feel he was putting things in place and they literally did not like it. And for that instance, somebody has to be accountable for the actions that they've done. And when we look at this game that we are playing today, it really would mean that the team needs to be focused, and the mentality that he's been complaining and was complaining about the entire period of his tenure at the club, we see it happen again. And in the Burnley game, we went 2-1 and eventually it ended in a draw game. And this is something that we want to see the mentality of the players change for us to be in a good place. With that being said, one thing that I look forward into this is by next week, I'm expecting the club to make decisions pertaining to Carrick and Ole. Who are we employing to become the interim coach for the rest of the season before we find a new coach? Listen, this is going to be a whole lot of problems for us. We had Amorim, and we thought it was going as well as it could be. We are currently sixth in the league, but I think we dropped to 7th because of the draw from Burnley. But it's still something that needs to be addressed. We need a head coach or a manager, as we would explain it. But we need something different. We need something fluid. Amorim, I was a big fan of Amorim from day one, but as time went on with his game management, his substitution, it was a bit over my head sometimes. I really did not like it, but he got results where it was needed, and sometimes the players' mentality also cost us games. So that is the whole crisis that the team is currently facing, and the noise about it, oh my goodness, it is not something that we all want. It's really abysmal for us to undergo this every 2 years. Literally every 2 years the team has to go through a change of manager, or something happens that we are all not pleased about, or the management just feels like things are not going as they plan. Listen, the team we've known for our entire life has been a cash cow. It has been a money scheme. All departments in the club, I know and promise, it all run by money motivated. And the football abilities of the club is second priority. And that is something that we need to address. It's either we get new owners or I think the only way for us to go through is just having new owners at this point. The team is not fit for how a football team should be run. And yeah, it is what it is. Anyways, let's get into the game. So with Fletcher being the head coach, interim head coach right now, we have the availability of players who were injured during the past 2-3 to 4 weeks being back. We have Mason Mount available. We have Bruno Fernandes available. We have Kobe Mainoo available, and also we have Harry Maguire, according to the press conference from Darren Fletcher today. With his formation, I think he will be going back to the 4-2-3-1 formation, the back four. And I don't know, after seeing the 3-back for a long time, it feels weird. There is fluidity in the game, but we still are not controlling games as we are supposed to. The possession is weak. We run out of breadth. I feel the midfield needs to be overhauled. It's something that we have discussed so many times in our lives. We need a new midfield 3, or whatever we decide to do with it at this point. We have that mandatory as positions that needs to be changed for the club. So I think all these available players for this game, we might win. We've already won a game against them on 4-2, with Mbeumo being the head of the game, head of the pack, with those wonderful goals during the league game. And I do look forward to having someone else play. I think this will be a good opportunity for Shea Lacey to actually start this game. He's a good graduate from the academy. We saw what he was able to do when he came on in the game against Burnley, but we would also need to take this game serious, because it's the only other way for us to win trophies. And if we want to win a trophy, then we have to be very precise about winning this game. The other things that I feel we can do as a club is we just need to employ a good coach. I'm hearing that coaches for the summer would probably involve Tuchel or any Tuchel and Xavi. That is the things that I've heard, but I don't know what is going to happen at the end of the day. But whoever comes in, I hope he is able to settle things down, because the noise about Manchester United is just too much, and we need to tone this down. We are one of the biggest clubs in the world, and every day it's all about Manchester United, and Manchester United seems to be making money for everyone who has to talk about them. So that is very important for us to know and talk about. Let's talk about tactics for the game. Fletcher's formation, as I said earlier on, I think he'll be employing the 4-2-3-1. It's a good game. I think what I would prefer for him to do is have Xerxes and Shea Lacey and Mount in the game. You could rest Cunha at this point. The midfield could probably be Kobe Mainoo and Ugarte, or Kobe Mainoo and Casemiro, whichever suits us at that point. But I'm going for a game that we should be winning, probably 2-1 or 3-1. In my opinion, it's a game I think we are bound to win. The recent form of both teams, let's look at Manchester United. Manchester United have played 10 games and they've won only 3. They've drew 5 and lost 2. And on the other hand, for Brighton, in the 10-game period, they've also won 3, draw 4, lost 3. So honestly, it's not looking good for both teams if you look at it. And it's something that I feel both teams need a win to boost their morale and also be able to get where they are going as a club. It's important for us, especially for United. I feel it's very important for us to win the game, especially when we don't have a coach. The players are supposed to put out a mentality and win this game for us. You can't just be paid and not win these games. Games that we were supposed to win comfortably, we ended up drawing. And if you look at the position we are in the league right now, we should be probably second if we had won all these games that we drew. So I feel these things should be needed and be done. But that will be my prediction for the game. I think we are going to be winning by 2-1. Because if you don't win 2-1 or 3-1, where are we going as a club? I feel this will be very important for us to win. But we'll wait and see what happens with the game, and we'll be here once again to have the match reaction and see talk about what happened during game day. If it's your first time being here, please like and subscribe to the channel. We just started afresh, so we should be able to pick up momentum from now till the end of the season. So please like this, and we would catch you guys on the next one. Peace.